This is an unboxing of Tamko's Heritage, and it is Rustic Black. I'm going to open it up, I'm going to measure it, we're going to look at the markings on the front and door back, and off there. First thing we're going to open here, all the way along there. Yep. A little bit of a chilly day, but that's okay. Heritage is a laminate shingle, also known as an architectural or dimensional. So we have the laminate feature here. We have our strike zone right up in here, and that measures about 2 inches wide, with the ideal strike zone being right up here where my thumb is, right along that strip there. So first thing I'm going to do is going to measure it. So let's come down here and measure it. It measures 39 3/8 as a standard. I'm going to do a top to bottom, and that is 13 and approximately a quarter. The exposure, of course, is 5 3/8. Okay, let's flip it over. We should have a mark saying Tamko, and we do. Right here, see, it says Tamko, Frederick, Maryland, P200138-6, and that says Miami-Dade County, so we can use that in Florida. It's important to note that the Tamko is the manufacturer, Frederick, Maryland is the plant that it was produced in, and then P200138-6 is repeating the same thing up here and the same thing down here. That is a lot number. That tells us when it was produced, what time of day, what, maybe not that specific, but now on the back here, we also see the adhesive strip running all the way along here. Keep up with the finger, please, running all the way along here. Pull back. So it is directly under the butt edge of the shingle. Zoom into the color here. You can see this is the weathered black shingle. You notice the granules on weathered black. This is the top portion, so this is not the exposure part. So when we're looking at this, this is going to look the same or relatively close to the same after we pull it from 10, 15, 20 years from now. This is the exposure portion. This is what you see. We come on here, notice the granules. You notice a little bit of a difference. In fact, quite a bit of a difference, but again, this is what you don't see. This is where the actual color occurs. This is your black. So pull out, and that's the reason you have that difference, is this is what's not seen, and this is what is seen. So again, we have the shingle here, the color, actual color portion, the nail zone, and this is where Tamko says you must apply fasteners. And then you have the underlay here where the shingles overlap. So this section here, this line here, this chalk line, that's where the shingles here have to overlap. And so it's kind of a dummy proof line where if the teeth here, if you see that, you know you haven't overlapped enough. So again, this is the Tamko Heritage in the color of Rustic Black.